Hi, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your Halloween Samhain reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps this channel out immensely, so thank you so very much for doing so. If you're interested in receiving or entering to receive a reading, put a pumpkin in the comment box. I will be announcing who wins in a separate video, so do not be scammed by anybody. I will not be contacting you in the comment box whether you will be receiving this reading or not. It will be done in a separate video. I just have to be careful about what I say because of bots, so do bear with me. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com, which will also be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is just one. Nope. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. So Halloween in Celtic tradition, Samhain, is when the veil between the spirit world and earth is the thinnest. So that's what we're going to be looking at here. The messages that are coming forward, the way to embrace this time for ourselves and for our power moving forward. So let's see what everything has to say. Let's see what spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Here we have confidence, and we can see this in the cards. We have the moon reversed, we have the king of swords reversed, we even have the devil reversed here, we have transformation coming forward, we have the page of wands here reversed. There's a sense here of questioning our confidence within ourselves. We're breaking that chain, right? Most definitely, because we do have the devil reversed, but we are also going to be seeing question marks coming up around us of how do I move forward? What do I want from life? Where do I need to be for me? How am I growing, exploring, becoming the person that I want to be? And do we feel confident within ourselves, or do we feel like we're kind of losing ourselves along the way, kind of fading into the background type of thing? So just be aware of this, because I just see almost like feeling like a ghost, right? Like just like fading into the background, and you're not. There's a vibrancy and a brilliance to you that needs to come to the forefront. So let's see what energy we need to feel mindful of or be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Here we have the Six of Pentacles. Things aren't necessarily in balance the way that we want them to be. And there can be a real sense of feeling like, okay, I just need to control everything. If I have enough control over all this external stuff, the internal stuff that needs to be balanced, the prosperity that I'm looking for, the wealth or what I value as much as money that I'm looking for will automatically be balanced. And Spirit's like, no. First, look inward. First, let us connect with ourselves, but we don't want to. We want to kind of look outward first. So just be aware of this during this time, that we're going to be looking at other things to be like, oh, okay, this kind of like give and take, what's out of balance, give and take. But what's it's really going to be highlighting is what's out of balance within us that's affecting our confidence, affecting the way that we move forward. We have here transformation. Now, this is, of course, the Hocus Pocus deck, because what better time to use it than for Halloween? And I love this deck so much. So here we have transformation. This is strong Sagittarius energy coming forward. Time frame, November 22nd to December 21st. We are going to see ourselves transforming. We're finding a balance within ourselves, a harmony to move forward in. But this is also going to be a profound time of transformation. So the rest of the year can be a profound time of transformation for us. But we're also going to be looking at things during this Halloween, this Samhain, where we're looking at things differently than we have before. All of a sudden, what once seemed super important isn't necessarily going to be the most important thing in our realm of being. We're going to be looking at it and being like, how is this transforming? How am I transforming? How do I need to stand on my own, or, stand in the power of myself? Now, did I say transformation was Sagittarius energy? Okay, so that time frame is important. This is the death card. This is Scorpio energy. So obviously this time frame to the end of the year, that's why Spirit had me say that, because this is October 23rd to November 21st. This is Scorpio energy. So Scorpio energy is coming forward, playing all the way into that Sagittarius energy. So that's going to be a very big deal for us as we're moving forward, as we're transforming, as we're seeing things quite differently within ourselves. This is also the card that tells us the veil between the spirit world and our waking world is quite thin. And that's going to be something that we can find rather overwhelming. Aries, we like to have things a little bit spelt out, or a little bit like not spelt out so much as a clear direction as to where we're going. We want goals, we want achievements, we want, that direction forward. And this is going to be more of a time to say, what does your heart need? What does your heart want? How are you embracing what you love? With the King of Swords reversed, the King of Lightning here reversed, there's a real sense of not seeing certain things. But we can also have very negative self-talk. This is also air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very negative self-talk can be around here, or can be coming from other people that we are internalizing. Be aware of this. Be aware of this, Aries, that we can be looking at things and we can kind of have ourselves gravitate towards the negative instead of the positive, or think immediately, oh, there's something wrong with me, when there isn't. The King of Swords can also be very demanding. I want to see all the facts with it. I want all the information. I want to know it from every angle, every nuance, so that I can make the best informed decision. But we can be kind of drowning ourselves in facts and in knowledge and in different ways of seeing things, different opinions that can make it very hard to move forward. So sometimes you just have to say, you know what? Close enough is good enough. I'm going for it. And that's going to be a very important thing during this time for us. It's not being reckless. Do mind that. It's not being reckless, but it is being honest with ourselves in a very real way. It's kind of like, okay, I can spend my whole life gathering this information. Sometimes I'm just going to have to, and at one point I'm just going to have to dive into it. With the moon reverse, this is Pisces energy, right? And so this is February 19th to March 20th. There can be certain things during this time that aren't being illuminated. Pisces is also astoundingly emotionally sensitive energy. And Pisces, Pisces goes right into Aries time frame. So you can be born on the cusp between Pisces and Aries. You can be, you can have a lot of Pisces in your chart. If you do, there is a sense here of, how do I balance my emotions? How am I in harmony with my ambitious self and my emotional self? How do I embrace what I love, what I want, what I want for myself, what I need for myself? Fear comes forward very easily. We can hide behind fear. We can be guided by fear or overwhelmed by fear or anger, depending on how this chooses to come out in our lives. But whenever we have fear towards something or anger towards something, that is going to be a point in our lives where we need to step back and say, okay, why? We can journal about this. We can talk out loud to ourselves about this. Why is this here? And during this Halloween, this Samhain, when the veil between the worlds is the thinnest, we are going to see our fears come forward. And there's going to be a choice during this time. Like, do I live in my fear, or do I just shatter it and move forward in me? Like, move forward in confidence in me. With the Seven of Cups, with the Seven of Cups, there is a sense of a wish coming out, right? A wish coming forward. And we're going to be looking at things and saying, what do I wish for and what do I want? When have I put my wishes on the back burner? And when have I embraced my wishes, embraced what I desire, embraced what I want for me? Also, with the 8 of Cups, okay, I can count. With the 8 of Cups, there is a sense here also, what do I need to walk away from? What is it that I don't need in my life anymore? It's that wish that's coming forward. But there's also a lot of things that we've been holding on to that Spirit has been saying to us, do I need this? Do I want this? Is this the place I want to be for me? And we're opening up the door. Now, the devil here, this is Capricorn energy, time frame December 22nd to January 19th. So we've had from Scorpio energy to Capricorn energy come forward, and that's quite a powerful time frame for us. Now, when the devil is reversed and we're set free from our chains, there is a sense here of what has been holding me back. This can be in the realm of addictions, this can be in the realm of fears, but this is also in the realm of how am I keeping myself small or chained to something that doesn't feed me, that doesn't nourish my soul, my body, my spirit, myself. And we are going to be looking at this in a very open and very honest way. And as we are looking at this, we kind of don't want to be students anymore of our emotions. With the page of Cups, it's like I don't want to be students of how I feel. I don't want to be a student of how I feel. I don't want to be a student of bringing it in. And with the moon reverse, we're going to be a student of how we feel, of what we want, of what we desire, of what we're looking for in our lives. So this is going to be a time where even though we don't want to be a student, we're going to be there anyway. And Spirit is pretty much saying, make the most out of this situation. Embrace what you love. Sit there and say, this is sacredly important to me. And don't be ashamed of it. So often, especially, well, actually all through life, we never want to seem like we need to be a student. Asking questions, we can think, oh, I'm going to be mocked or people are going to make fun of me. There's even the sense in school, right? I should already know this. It's like, well, then why the heck are you at school? So here, letting ourselves be students of what we love and what we're passionate about and what our hearts call us to. We can think, oh, I should already know this. Like, look at my age or look at all this experience I have. But when are we ever really taught this? When are we ever taught, hey, what do you love? What do you want? What's important to you? How can you express yourself in a way that brings forward your brilliance? It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to not have all the answers. Everybody comes through as a guru and says, oh, I figured it all out. That's awesome. And they could have. But usually it's for a moment. Usually it's in a second. Usually they always have to be recalibrating themselves and coming back to knowledge and wisdom because life comes at us and we're handling things that we have never handled before, and emotions we have never handled before. So here it's like you don't need to have all the answers. Don't think you do. So many people come forward and like, I figured it out. But we always need to change with that and grow with that. And it's awesome to figure it out. But also knowing that the way it worked for us, once upon a time, is not necessarily the way it's going to work for us today. We have a very strong connection with Spirit. During this time, Aries, you are tuned in. And what that connection is doing is it's opening up 2 worlds to us, our waking world and our spiritual world. And it's setting us free. In one way or another, it's setting us free. But anger and fear and doubts can come forward. And if we look at those anger and fear and doubts and we don't try to logic it away and we say, okay, cool, this is what I'm feeling, and we let ourselves be a student of that, all of a sudden we can walk away from what no longer serves us and we can reconnect and rekindle our dreams and our passions. Our subconscious spirit message is love. And just hearing the Beatles song, All You Need Is Love, moving love forward in our lives, embracing love, saying I love you. So often we're so used to in this world hearing negative things, angry things. Okay, cool. But saying I love you and embracing love, that's important. So say I love you. Look at yourself in the mirror and say I love you. And I'm going to sneeze, so excuse me. Sorry about that. But embracing love and saying, listen, I love me. Flaws and all. Life and all. I love me. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And that's the 3 of Wands, reversed. Feeling like doors aren't opening. Feeling like things aren't moving forward the way that we want them to. Sometimes we need to be in a certain space to heal, to see, but also to acknowledge ourselves and connect with ourselves in a very big way. It moves us to our subconscious tarot message. And this is the Emperor reversed. And that's us. We are represented by the Emperor in the major arcana. So just knowing that we can get in our own way. Our temper can get the best of us. We can want everything to be more spelled out, seen more clearly. And just have it laid out in a certain way that we're forgetting the joy, we're forgetting our passion, we're forgetting why we're here. So Spirit is just saying, hey, be aware of that. Be aware that we can really get in our own way during this time. And this is a time to listen and to connect. All right. All right, Aries. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. So let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And don't forget to put a pumpkin in the comment box. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aries. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Have a blessed Halloween and Samhain and just thoroughly enjoy yourself. I love you all. Bye.